Hello, welcome to World of Tanks. I thought today we'd have a look at the first of the new Japanese heavy tanks, and this is the Type 91. And yeah, so let's just have a look, compare its size to another heavy tank. So Tiger 2 and KV1. So it's not, this one isn't that big. Later on they get huge. I mean, it's quite big. Now, what's it like? Well, I played a few games on the stream and they went terribly. It is possibly the worst tank I've ever played. So it's quite similar perhaps to... oh, I haven't got it anymore. I think the British... what were they? I think it's the medium. Yes. The medium 2 and 3. Now they're fairly, not very quick, big, no armour. And okay gun. So when I first started playing, one of the first tanks I played with was a medium 3 and I actually did quite well. I don't know how, I went back to it and had another go and it just seems very difficult, but anyway. Back to the Type 91. I'm tempted to free XP to the Type 95, but I think it's a lot better. But anyway. So, 250 hit points. Let's look at the Matilda. 370 at tier 4. Let's go to heavy tanks. So I think this is the only tier 3 heavy tank in the game. So as you can see, hull armour is 20, 15, 15. Turret 20, 20, 20. So although I did bounce one shot, I suspect it hits them very angled. You're really not going to bounce anything. So signal range 350. Okay. View range 330. Okay. Top speed 25. It does seem to get up to speed quite quick. It's not quite as slow as you'd think. And traversed 32 and turret traverse 30. Again, not bad. It's not completely unmanoeuvrable, but it's never going to go that fast. So the most important thing is the gun. So we have a 47mm, and it has 81 average penetration and 70 damage. That's not terrible. It does seem, it is very inaccurate. So 0.4 accuracy. It does at times seem worse than that. I think perhaps I've just got used to higher tier guns now. So I don't really play lower tiers at all, below about tier 4. I think the Matilda's the only one I really play unless I'm grinding up through other tanks, but it seems pretty horrible. So 27.27 rate of fire. I'm not going to work it out, but I think the DPN's probably alright, it's pretty good. The gun's definitely the best bit of this tank, but that's not really very difficult. So I'm really struggling to know how to play this, because you can't play it like a heavy. It has no armour. It's quite slow, and I'm pretty sure its camouflage rating is absolutely terrible. I don't know if we can see that anywhere. I doubt it. It does seem to get spotted very quickly. So I'm really not enjoying this at all. So that's taken several games to get up to 1500 experience. So let's have a... so it's 47mm. So 80 penetration isn't too bad for tier 3, but if you come up against your tier 5 counterpart, let's go to the tech tree. The OI As you can see, hull armour is 150, 70, 150, and turret 150 all the way through. And I have come across these, and really, unless they're sideways and you can hit this top strip here, you're not going to penetrate. Below this strip is spaced armour. So, let's have a game, see if I can actually do anything. So I'm really struggling with this tank. It's really putting me off the game when I'm playing this. I do want to get to the tier 5 and tier 6, as they're good tanks. But I think this and the tier 4 are absolute horrible. So let's have a game, see how it goes. Oh, not many people. So tier 4, quite a tier 4. Right. Let's have a look at the medium free gun actually, just to see how they compare. So it does seem to have the Type 91 quite a long aim time as well, which doesn't help. So I really don't know where to go. Also haven't played much for a year, so I'm really struggling to remember. Well, let's go the heavy route. Oh, and the stats, which I've told you, don't seem that bad. But there's one other thing which I've had a massive problem. Let's go up here. And it seems to have, from the front, its gun depression seems to be absolutely horrible. So the best way to get gun depression on this is to aim to the side, which of course leaves you quite vulnerable. But even on virtually flat, I've struggled to get the gun down to do anything. So it's been quite frustrating. It's also got a very slow turret traverse, so I know where I can get down there. Let's get back so we don't get shot at. So that's the thing, if you're somewhere like this and a light tank comes up, you need to get back out of sight, which you will get shot. So let's try this side. So this is already almost the best game I've had in this. So you really can't be aggressive, it's not a heavy tank. You're too big a target. So there's the gun depression. So if you go straight, it seems to be quite variable, but at times it's horrible. So over the side it seems quite good. So probably best to sort of about this angle. Oh, can we get a shot? Ah. Oh, that's a hit. So let's get. See there? I don't have the gun depression, so I have to go around at an angle. Definitely need to aim. Yeah, bounced. Got ya. So let's make sure nobody else can see us. Oh, there's somebody else. Might have hit him. Right, let's go over here. That's Panzer 1C, definitely don't want to get too close to that. So it's not that slow. It does seem to get up to speed quite quickly. As I said, the thing I really had problems with is the gun depression. It can be absolutely terrible for some reason. Just a slight little rise, and sometimes you can't get the gun round. Oh dear, the team's just disintegrated. So I need to go sideways. Oh well, looks like we lost this game. We need the Matilda to come up. Let's try not to give them too much to hit. So a lot of their tanks here are on low health, as you can see 1%. Let's have good armour. Oh, got aim. There's the 1C. We need this tank. Come on. Up you go. So we can't bounce anything from 1C, there we go. But never mind. That's actually an okay game for this. But just a shame the teams seem to die. So the Matilda could pretty much kill all those, but whether we will or not remains to be seen. Where is he? No, he really could win this game for us, if he's any good. Oh, I actually got 2 kills as well. Come on, look, 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 look! Oh dear. What is that? Medium. Oh, that's no threat. I don't think the Panzer 1C can really do anything to the Matilda. But he can to the Birch gun. So I'm just going to keep watching this, because this could be quite interesting. Now I think that BT-7 artillery can hurt him. But it does have terrible aim. It's a very funny tank. And so really this Matilda, although he can still win, is doing the wrong thing. He needs to go and try and engage somebody else. He's just going to get surrounded. Just sitting there.
We've lost a crack. We're stuck here. We've lost half of our engine power.
Gosh. I wouldn't have thought it'd be able to penetrate. I'm really quite surprised. Didn't think the A20 had that good a gun. I've never played it, so I don't really know. But yeah, if you're by yourself, you definitely need to be aggressive and hopefully kill them one by one. So that's what I would have. Quite surprised he's penetrated so easily. He must know what he's doing. Firing at the front is not good. So let's see how we do. Not too bad, particularly in a quite tier 4 game. That is actually my best game in this tank so far. Which is not really saying a lot. But we got sharpshooter, fire for effect. So, just a shame it wasn't a win. So I just want to have a look at the A20 quickly. I thought it had a rubbish gun, but I could be wrong. A20. N20. Oh no, perhaps not. 75, 68. And the Matilda. Oh, of course I got the Matilda. But anyway, so that's the Type 91 heavy tank, and it's pretty horrible. Recommend getting through it as quickly as possible, and probably the Type 95. So, bye bye for now, and I'll see you again next time.